I'm going to make this fast and fluid. I'm going to make this among many episodes that should be coming out this year. I'm a filmmaker, and I think it's be fun to sit down and analyze a bunch of the movies that have been released, not this year, but of course last year, because I cannot keep schedule with my own time, and I cannot keep up with my own set schedule because I am so bad and I am just so good at procrastinating. Fuck it. I'm Sebastian, and welcome to my rapid reviews for films that came out in 2021. I know it's 2022 by the time you're watching this, but I don't care. I'm going to review these because I've been keeping notes and track of them ever since I saw them throughout the past year. I saw absolutely no movies in the theaters for 2020 for unknown reasons. So yeah, this is just going to be my own little series that I'm going to be releasing on my own time. Oh god, I need a job. Tom and Jerry. The first movie I ended up seeing for 2021 that is to my memory was this. An animation hybrid live animation technique that Warner Brothers has been known for about 20 years ago. Nothing exactly to write home about nowadays because we've seen it done to death with their own property. This one just felt like it came out too little too late. It's something I definitely would have seen as I was growing up watching those genre of films. Looney Tunes Back in Action. Did I grow up watching Space Jam? Tom and Jerry really just feels like a product that should have and was probably created 20 years ago and archived all these years and then chose to release it now. Of all time periods, it certainly seems off. Honestly, I couldn't remember. This movie came out this year. I couldn't even remember seeing it. I didn't even see it in theaters. I saw it on HBO Max. HBO Max, give me money. I don't even remember. I had a hard time remembering even the month I saw it. This came out this year? Well, it definitely came out in February, I'm pretty sure. So, whatever you think about movies like this that are released today, with a generation that has watched it and grown up now, it seems definitely bizarre to include a movie like this. The most relevancy I can think of from with Tom and Jerry in the past decade has definitely been...
Hey, look how cool this nigga Tom is, though. This nigga game is so cold. Look, boom, bam, throw the little small boot on the counter. Boom, pop the hat. What's up? Me gonna smoke this seed. Bop, roll it in one hand. Flip it, leave it open. Let the mouse lick it. Come here, bitch. Yeah. And boom, throw it in the air. Pop it with the fire. Bow! Yeah. One pull, nigga. That motherfucker gone. I'm done with it. What's that? Howdy, bitch.
When it comes to these type of movies, you usually come to expect decent animation, and to the film's credit, props to the team of animators. Certainly, I'm definitely certain that it's the biggest team and the team that worked the hardest on this whole product. Again, it's a very time-consuming process, I'm sure. I'm sure you just have to do frame-by-frame work when you're doing traditional 2D animation like that. So again, major props to that team there. I adore Tom and Jerry. I grew up watching... I think I may even still have old DVD copies of multiple episodes from the early 2000s, or obviously I was watching in the early 2000s, but I'm sure those specific episodes were aired on television way before I was even conceived. This genre of cartoons, along with many other cartoons, I feel it, when it comes to doing it feature length, it feels unnecessary. I feel like it's something that should stay its own short length. I don't know about you, but seeing mute characters beat each other up for an hour and 30 minutes is probably not going to hold up or not be too engaging. So obviously the writers had to compensate that with introducing human characters, none of which I can remember their names. I could certainly remember their actors, the talent that played them. They've shown they're talented. They've been in other projects like this. Not like this, what am I saying? They've been in other projects where they shine through. Absolutely. I don't know, it just seems like they were in their own separate story and their own separate movie. When it came to Chloë Grace Moretz's character, it seemed as though Tom and Jerry were just a byproduct for her, and were only there for her own convenience when she needed them to keep her job at this hotel. And she was attempting to get this couple married, but she also lied about her resume, stole somebody else's resume, and is basically doing fraud. This is a Tom and Jerry movie? It certainly didn't feel like it for about half of it, at least more than half. I wouldn't be against going back to watch all the actual segments where it's just Tom and Jerry screwing around and just beating the shit out of each other. It is a beloved cartoon, but again, it just seems like it's an outdated formula that's so bizarre to make in feature length now. I can't stress that. I keep repeating myself because that's basically the constant thought in my head that was occurring the whole time I was watching it. Did not care relate to any of the human characters. Target demographic is just so confusing because it seems to treat kids like they're idiots, and it seems to treat the adults that grew up watching these cartoons as if we enjoyed watching people get married instead of watching two characters chase each other around and cause massive destruction. That's what I want to see. I want to see Tom and Jerry cause urban destruction. I want to see Tom and Jerry become the next top wanted criminals. How awesome would that have been to just see Tom and Jerry chase around each other, or Tom chase Jerry all around New York City, destroying property, getting chased by the police, I don't know, causing mayhem. Go crazy, go over the top, why not? The animators are talented. I'm sure they would have been more than capable of animating Tom and Jerry becoming modern urban terrorists. Cartoon terrorism at its finest.
4 out of 10, decent animation.